Another topic I'd like to talk about is the idea of transparency versus obscurity. And if you've watched some of these other videos in the series, you see I've talked about simplicity of contracts and that they're important to communicate your model and they're an important part of your process. So you need to think about, is your contract transparent or is it obscure? So what I mean is, transparent contract will be something that a user will read, they'll understand it, it communicates your model clearly, a business person can read it, and they can fundamentally understand what they can and can't do without having to talk to hundreds of lawyers about it. A more obscure contract may hide the ball, have a lot of tricks in it, and so think about what you want your contract to say about your business. Now, there are different schools of thought in the legal community. Some lawyers think that contracts should be obscure and should have tricks in them that you can use. And there's other ones that think that they should be more transparent. I think the important thing is you should think about what you want your contracts to say about your company and what you want your contracts to really communicate, not what your lawyer wants. They're part of your selling process. They're important to part of your process to get deals closed. So think about whether they're really obscure or transparent. And the only thing I can say based on my experience is that I think many more of the contracts in the industry are becoming much, much more transparent and less obscure. But figure out where you are in that spectrum and where you want to be.